All right, welcome to episode 34 of Adventures in In-Betweening. Today I'm going to be continuing to talk about straight ahead animation. Now, straight ahead means basically that you are not animating between two drawings. You're working with a goal in mind to convey a story point to an audience. So you can see what I'm drawing here. I'm actually still working on this first drawing here, just cleaning this up, making this appealing as I can, adding some more interesting hands going on there. This is feeling pretty good, getting strong silhouette, clarifying that hand from the face, getting that tail in a good silhouette, just making it a little bit smaller so it fits inside my circle. Okay, cool. Let's look at some reference. All right, we're not looking at Bugs Bunny or anybody else in this one. We're just looking at the jail guard. Now look what's happening here. He did this anticipation one drawing away. Now he's going to do this smear drawing, turning his head, lots of noses and mustaches and eyes, and then pop into this drawing. That's it. Now you can see this drawing here has a really tight silhouette. Nothing showing with the arms, and suddenly, poof, the arms are going to pop out. And we're going to have a lot of contrast on that one frame. Now that frame is just the anticipation leading up to the take as he jumps up here. Now you can see what's going on. The torso is going up, the head is continuing to go up, the hat went higher, it's trailing behind. Now he's going to land on a screen right leg. Now he shifts to a screen left leg so that he can push off, change the line of action, push against that gate. You can see all the pressure is pushed on that point there. He's trying to get it open before the car comes. He redoubles his efforts, goes back, does one last push, and clings to the gate. So this is all, the story point in mind here is all that this guy is just trying to be a good guard. He's just trying to open the gate whenever somebody comes. And now he sees it again. Anticipate down. Pop up. There goes the hat again. Coming down. Look at the hands coming back towards screen and then pop forward in one frame. Grab that gate. Line of action reverse. Pull, 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 pull. Just in time for the car to come through the gate. So that's terrific. Okay, this is pretty simple. We just need Bugs to have a take and run off the screen. That's the goal that we have in mind here. So again, one anticipation with the head away. Now we have the smear back. This could have almost been done by the same animator. It's got a very similar approach to it. Multiple noses, multiple eyes. Pop into that frame. Anticipate down. Stretch up. There goes the head, leaving the feet behind. Now the feet catch up to the head. You see the head is staying in place here. Wonderful stuff. Terrific overlap. Now we're going to have the feet pop down. Again, the head is still staying in place. Going to come down here. Now we have a couple really strange, funny, interesting drawings. Bugs almost looks happy here as he's running from Yosemite Sam. And a couple of frames, but it goes so fast we don't really see it. And then he's running off. Now you can see that his feet were actually sliding there. And his feet were sliding just because, okay, let's just look at this. Look at Bugs is coming in back first here. That's an idea that I want to carry forward. I really like that idea that he's not just always charging forward. Sometimes he might be moving back. Look how he comes around the door here, slams it, one frame. Boom, there's the overshoot of the door, stretching it out, settle. Here comes Sam coming around. Look at this terrific pose as he flings his hand back there. Love that. That's so strong. Okay, so those are some examples of straight-ahead, goal-oriented animation. So I'm going to be doing this here. Now, in this case, now I'm working towards a drawing, but it's not an in-between. I'm not trying to make a drawing directly between them. I'm working into that drawing. So the first pose I did with the hands up, that is a key pose that I've got. Now I've got to work into that animation, into that posing. And so I'm doing some, you can see I turned off my onion skinning there completely. Just working on getting some nice drawings. So this could be considered an in-between, between the breakdowns, but really it's more just about, okay, I'm animating forward, 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 and I'll get to that point eventually. I'm not too concerned about how I get there, so I'm not thinking of it as an in-between as much as I'm thinking just straight ahead animation. Now this is an in-between. This is anticipation down going up into. So it's, I guess, technically a breakdown. And making it so that we've got, again, keeping all the animation principles in mind, keeping the arc, keeping the overlap, making sure that we've got a clear silhouette the whole way. Thinking about the face popping on there. For a few frames, the face is completely hidden, and then suddenly we're going to get color pops with the eyes and the teeth and the open mouth. I wasn't too thrilled with that first pose, the way I had the one finger up, so I'm changing it to 2 fingers up now. Yeah, liking that better. And that's, just something that happens as you go along. Sometimes you're able to refine the pose. Often, in fact, I would say always, you should try to be refining the pose, make it as strong as possible. If you come up with a better idea later on and you still have time, put it in there. Always plus it up. Now, here's where I had that idea where like, oh, Bugs is going through the door back first. Okay, so you know what? This guy, because I've got my other 2 dinosaurs entering front first, this guy can leave back first, or the other 2 are leaving front first, facing forward. So here again, I'm just doing straight ahead animation. You can see I've only got my red drawing on there. That's my previous drawing. It's all straight ahead, making sure that it's going to get there. Dragging that hand behind, stretching out that head, having that tail come behind, going taking a break for water for a minute here, and back to it. Now here I figured, well, you know what? I might as well have an interesting arc. Instead of just having them go from here to here, I'll have the head go up and around. That'll be more interesting. Give us some more shape change. Have those hands rotating as they're coming around. Liking that. Yeah, I like that, just that whole idea of putting the head back and showing that big open mouth. Gives us more contrast. Okay, the head's coming down now, dragging that hand behind in an interesting way. You can see I'm working on that hand. I put an X through it, didn't like it. I'm going to shift it up there, use it for reference, draw another hand. Lots of time spent on the hands here. Shifting the heads around, resizing a little bit. That's feeling pretty good. So now you can see I've got the red and the green drawings. Now I'm doing a breakdown. Well, I guess it's more of an in-between. I'm not breaking down too much. There we go, time to color. So first I'm going to throw on all my reds. You can see that I've got my character on the right-hand side there that I'm just using as a picker so I can use those colors. So get my pinks in there, my light red, use that as highlights as well. Thinking about the light source coming from the top right-hand side of the screen. Dragging behind. Yep, that's feeling pretty good. Adding on some tones now with that same light source in mind. Feeling good, feeling good. You can see again, I've sped this up 60 times speed, so every minute of drawing is a second shown on the screen here. Adding a little bit of tone on the teeth. Yep, feeling that, feeling that. Let's play it. And half speed. Yeah, straight ahead animation. Thanks for checking it out. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.